trust, and that's, I think, true for a lot of leadership positions, like if your team really trusts you, like look at somebody like Kerrigan, what happened at the end of phase when the trust was sort of lost a little bit.
Yes, can also quickly dip into underpass and go through connector and still hit A if that is ending up to be the call, but this does seem like more smoke and mirrors and misdirection. As Sampa is caught, fully flashed, fully blinded, and Senzu makes a bit of a meal of it, but finally gets his man. They haven't rotated many players off, though, but it doesn't matter because Melty still just immediately eviscerates Simple, and Mazzinho goes the same way. Magisk, though, holds the line from CT. He knows that Hattie Vladdy's just round the corner, needs another kill, and does pick it up, leaving Lapis all alone against the world. And it kind of factors back to what we said before, that one of the other reasons this BC.Game team looks so deadly is because everyone can frag. It's going to be a straight-up rush onto the site. No investment, looking for kills. They do get Mazzinho again. Electronic and Simple both pick up kills, but it's 2 kills and a bomb plan. I mean, this is already an excellent turnout for TRAINWRECKS.
It really is. You'll definitely take this. You're not expecting anything more. I mean, they're trying their best to kind of, keep it alive back here, but he is like, I used to be really good at this. Like, that's not going to cut it any longer. So, TRAINWRECKS, they're deep in the middle. The bomb is dropped far back, but they did get into the window, and they get the kill on Simple. Mazzinho dies next to now Electronic. 3rd casualty on the side of BC.Game. They win every single fight here, TRAINWRECKS. That's so impressive. It just sounds like you're saying nothing when you say if he wants it, he can be really good again. But yeah, but yeah, he's been shut down a couple of rounds here. That's very interesting all on its own. 2-1 the scoreline. TRAINWRECKS, if they get this round, it's really fun for them. But they've run into a lot of opposition at top mid. It's Megas charging it.
Another reason as well is that he's had, let's be honest, some rosters that have been really lackluster around him in the past. I think now you can't make that excuse anymore.
No.
You've got the players, you've got the talent, you've got the ability.
I agree. Yeah. There are no more kind of like, oh, this isn't like the right lineup or anything like that. Like they've definitely got the firepower. They've got the individual talent for it. So yeah, this is where you want to see Simple also really step it up here. They're going to be fine in this round, of course, because they won that early double kill at mid. Electronic.
Mazzinho needs to be careful because if he goes down, he's yet to get a kill, by the way, but if he goes down, that's not just an AK that trades hands, but that puts way more pressure onto Simple on CT boxes and additionally Electronic and Con.
Studio spins around for it here. You know what? That's a serviceable double kill. He knew that there could have been someone behind him, but he committed to taking 2 of them out, so no problems here. Lapis hanging around with the deagle. It'll be the grenade to find him, but one way or another, he was going to exit the round in a disfavorable way. So 5-1. This is what Sampa was doing the first time that we saw him, really trying to just push the angle and overwork himself to try and get something for his team. That grenade is right on top, though, and Simple takes down Melty halfway through the wall, I believe. Lapis, the last one here. They're all coming for him. Oh, man, Magisk is hitting some shots as well. Like him and Senzu over at the B side. Electronic still 9-2. I mean, no matter where you go at the moment, it feels like you're going to run into someone who is really starting to warm up here. BC.Game showing what they could do mechanically, and this is kind of what I think a lot of people expected, and maybe what should be the case ultimately is that they are just a couple of leagues ahead of some of these players, and I was curious to see if any team in this tournament so far, there's also a whole nother group, right, when they challenge kind of the rest of the top field, and so I'm happy to see that they are, feeling good, and again, they've practiced, they've taken it seriously, they're not just kind of, running around. Like you can tell that can be scary to fight your way out. You're not going to have anyone else distracting. And once again, Magisk is pushing aggressively in the B hallway. We've seen that quite a number of times. I'm saying it even for my own sake because I want to know how these guys play too. And Magisk with a bit of aggression. Also Electronic up in the Palace. This is very interesting.
Yeah, it's putting Simple into a bit of an awkward spot where he has to watch multiple angles at once. And that's why he's kind of foregone any murder hole position. Tech-9 spray, not quite on point, but he does spot the player and more importantly survives. So now he can bolster up that CT side. He knows this is going to be an A hit at this point. Magisk needs to start making moves. They're not completely sold on it being A, it seems, because he's still hanging around on the B side. Now they're going to realize it's no longer the case. The shot goes awry. It won't deny the bomb plant, but there is Electronic to spray down onto 2 players. And now he knows exactly where Melty is. Not long for this world, but he's going to stand for a little bit longer. Orb shot connects onto Simple. But now he's being backstabbed from Aegis. He has a good read of this, though, and should be able to get the kill. And suddenly, it's possible. Bomb planted for him. Melty could just be about to pick off something special as the flash comes through, but he can't quite nail the shot into Electronic. He's wasting so much time, and more importantly, nails the shot to secure the second round for TRAINWRECKS.
They must get more. I feel like they've got to get all the rest of the rounds here. This is going to be a tough second half. No matter what, BC.Game have already done a pretty good job, and look at the speed with which they hit this bomb side. Electronic is all the way through the B hallway, so they know that it's going to be an A hit, and MCNEO just kind of cruising by, shutting down Hativati. It's going to be Sensu now activated. He gets a double kill before he's finally gone, and again, the individual mechanics here just very strong for the defense. Flank is coming in all the way through. Even if the bomb had been planted, it would have been tricky, but it never was, and Melty is going to go down. I think that flank... it's always going to be the real issue. Electronic was just so quick with it. Simple's there, and this is the setup that we were talking about earlier, where suddenly it allows for Sensu to suddenly play over on the A bomb site. So it clearly is a plan that they enjoy, and it kind of tells you something about the early defensive posturing of BC.Game. Samper on a bit of a mission. Again, 6 shot. Oh my god, he's taking down Sensu as well. What a madman this guy is. Trying to get the round back on the side of his team. He realizes Electronic is over there. Hasn't even bothered to reload. He's got 3 bullets. He wants to style on them, but finally he will go down. And they are holding this from real far away. Now they got confirmations. They're going to start to rotate on over. No one's checking this. Electronic gets a great spray down. Even a headshot there on Melty, so leaves it an almost unwinnable position here. Bomb been picked up once again. It's found in an awkward position, and it's simple. Deep flash going over there just to slow them down. Another grenade there just to try and see if we can soften them up a little bit more. They're fully committed to this one. They're actually pushing really deep behind that smoke towards top connector. But again, it's Sensu. One more opening. Hativati, good spray down. Will be able to put his team back into the round 3v3. But the bomb is nowhere near planted. I think they're thinking about getting the jump across, but they've got to be so careful. Melty with the bomb on his back. He's now inside of the smoke trying to plant while Hativati's holding this position as long as he can. Another great shot for him. A very impressive round with the triple. And finally a bomb plant comes through.
Oh, Simple slightly off with the deagle.
A quick jump there, and now he knows they're definitely going to be showing up. Deep smokes as well towards the market. The Glotch are jumping onto the bomb site here. Armor gets a great first shot, but he has to reload. I'm kind of surprised he lives through that reload. Simple eventually takes him down, and the bomb is being planted here. There isn't a kit in the round, so very, very tricky for TRAINWRECKS to get back in here. They need to remember the time and eventually try to push. 3 people coming in from that short position while Magus is hiding in the back. It's Simple again, finding another kill this time, making it very tricky for the CT side. Magus goes down. That's a long shot for Hativati at the back of bench. The bomb is ticking slowly. MCNEO getting activated now. Another headshot as leaving Melty alone in a 1 versus 2. And he's trying. I mean, they are really moving fast here. It's just not enough, unfortunately. Simple. But, yeah, everybody else seems to be really flowing with the aim at the moment. Bit of a stack at the bomb site, but they are testing it with Galils and Mac-10s. Hativati's here. Ah, oh, would have been sick if he could have got the knife, at least just, if nothing else, just for the showmanship of it. But can't get the actual final stab in.
A very different ball game here, though, up against him, but it would be great to see him lighting up the scoreboard again. He's been pretty solid. Lapas, though, aggression behind that flashbang, but it is a 1-for-1. That's not really going to favor TRAINWRECKS, considering their lack of utility. They needed to keep as many players alive for as long as they could. And now Melty is kind of forced into an awkward angle out in the open to watch Con simultaneously. But another flash forces him back. MCNEO can't quite capitalize. Molly tossed in, but Melty will secure the kill.
Oh, Samper in a bit of trouble here, and MCNEO will absolutely clear him out. So now the bomb site is wide open for a plant. And there's still Sensu lurking around in the underpass position. So the timing here could be really, really difficult for TRAINWRECKS to guess at. The bomb is not planted yet, so that might be one of the few clues that something is up and that they should worry about the flank. But right now, they're both very focused on that A bomb site. And here's Sensu. Right now, they know. Simple actually does go down. I thought Sensu would keep on sneaking in. I don't know about kind of taking those steps and throwing in the Molotov. No one's playing that firebox position. Samper is a little bit further forward, but here we go. Deep flashes coming in. That flash actually does connect on Melty. He tries to get that flick. It looked like it was going to connect. Samper here, unfortunately, run down by Electronic as a fast shot coming out.
And that's the problem. Like, Melty is kind of hanging Samper on the edge of his fishing rod. Needed to secure some kills to take that pressure away from Samper, to allow him to peek either onto the oncoming ramp players or the Palace players. He can't do both at once. You get overwhelmed. And now they're clumped together on CT side, and they have no grenades to play with on this retake. Sure, they've got kits, but how do you get back out into the open without getting picked off?
Yeah, it's a really, really good question. Armor solo on health. He goes down immediately. Simple working on another kill if he can. Melty gets one in return, but Simple just to hide and buy a little bit more time. The flash setting up, and he's already wasted so much of the clock here. I think Melty's in too much trouble, unfortunately. It's a good shot to bring down Simple. Does spin around with the kit in his back pocket, trying to get that defuse in, but unfortunately he's a second late. It's a nice attempt to try and recover that round, I've got to be honest, but it will be BC Game up to 12 rounds. Yeah, you've got to enjoy it. It is a cool experience. Like, even if you are kind of getting beat up, you've got to appreciate what a rare chance it is. Electronic, kind of surprised him. It's actually Simple to find the opening, but yeah, they're in a lot of trouble here. Not enough weapons, and you could tell they're getting dominated in this one. It's a very fast round, 13-4. As BC Game will pick up another win.